Okay, so one of my good friends told me that I should watch this, that I should react to this, or I wouldn't even be here right now. I have absolutely no idea what he's about to say. This video is 30 minutes long, but don't worry, I won't make y'all watch the whole 30 minutes. I'll only make y'all watch the most important shit. I'll cut it down and make it better, which is what the person who uploaded should have did, but they're too goddamn... Anyways, we're going to watch Steven Jackson have his little story time about how he canceled his wedding at the altar and left his fiance at the altar. So this should be a very interesting story. Nice little coon tale. Let's get it started.
Must I share my game and my ups and downs with the youth so they won't make these same mistakes. Once again, this is not to demean anyone. This story is not to demean anyone, right? It's just the truth. It's facts. It ain't no made up shit. Everything I'm finna tell y'all is all facts. I'm trying to get the mic out back of my head. So I'm with a chick at the time. Right? And
Okay.
me and her together. We've been together for like a year or two. I met her in New York. In the subway. I was my first year in NBA. I met her in New York, and I flagged her down while she was driving, got her number, Ended up talking to her. We ended up dating for a year or two. I go to San Antonio, right? She's with me in San Antonio. So y'all know I won a championship. So when it was time for me to go negotiate my contract the following year, the team told me, well, we want you here, Jack. It's a number of reasons why you were here. And this is my first time ever hearing something like this. So one of the reasons why San Antonio didn't want to sign me back was because of the girl I was dating at the time. Said she was a bad influence to some of the other wives. They didn't like how she dressed. And San Antonio wasn't that type of organization, but how can you tell somebody how to dress? You know what I'm saying? This was my woman, so I didn't really care about it at the time. I didn't really pay him no attention. Cool, I bounced. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be worried about my basketball, not who I'm dating. Right? So that's one reason why I didn't sign back after we won the championship in San Antonio, right? Was because of the woman I was with, right? Bam. So go to Atlanta. Me and her fight in Atlanta. We have a rocky relationship in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But we working shit out. You know, no relationship is perfect. Come to Atlanta. I signed with Indiana the next year, and I signed my big contract in Indiana, right? I signed my big contract in Indiana. Before I get my big contract, we still together. We living together and all that, right? So we moved to Indiana. I play a season in Indiana. I proposed to her. I can't remember where I proposed to her. None of that matters anyway, though. But I proposed to her, and during that time, we plan to get married in Houston. Right? So, newsflash for all 530 y'all on here. In order for a prenup to get drawn up, the two people, the man and the husband and the wife, have to agree on what the prenup says in order for the prenup to come out valid, and you both sign it. Let me say that again. In order for a prenup to get drawn up, both sides have to agree.
I'm not signing
the husband and the wife, the bride and the groom, they both have to agree on the prenup before it's written up, before it can even get written up. You have to agree on it, right? So, I take care of a lot of people. I'm never letting one woman control of all the hard work I've done in my life. None of these motherfuckers was in the gym with me, right? So, I always told myself, whoever I'm married to, they signing the prenup off top. It's not even a second guess. So, me and her had to talk about it.
No cap.
So, we get the prenup back at least 3-4 months before the wedding, right? By 4 months, maybe at least 3 to 4 months before the wedding. This is all true, y'all. So, 4 months before the wedding, we get the prenup. I give it to her. Granted, when I give it to her, she shouldn't be surprised by it because me and her sat down and agreed up on the prenup, right? Me and her agreed up on the prenup. We agreed. Listen to me, y'all. We agreed on the prenup. Bam. So we agree on it. A month passed. like 2 months before the wedding. I'm like, yo, look, we need to get that prenup signed so we can go and, send it in and get it, get all that taken care of. So when we get down to Houston, we ain't got to worry about it.
She like, nah.
I tell her that like 2 or 3 times. It's a month. That was 2 months before the wedding. It's a month before the wedding. Look, bro. This is something we agreed on. I shouldn't have to keep coming and tell you to sign this prenup, right?
Right. And
What's up, Bird?
You've been dating her for years.
I shouldn't have to, Bird, you know about this. Right. I shouldn't have to tell you to sign this prenup, right? This is what I'm telling her. The first time I came to it was 2 months before the wedding. Now it's a month before the wedding. I'm like, man, I've been asking you about this prenup. There's no way I should have to keep coming to you about this prenup knowing we had to agree on this before they even drew it up. So why do I have to keep coming to you about it, about getting it signed? She's like, I'm going to sign it. 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 I'm like, cool.
Sign it now. I'm not buying nothing until you sign it. I'm not.
During that time, we making arrangements for the wedding, right? Because, you still got to plan shit.
I'm not arranging nothing.
I love her. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I was in love with her. You know what I'm saying? I was in love with her. And we was building a family. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't going to make no big deal of it. I went with planning a wedding. I didn't stop. I kept planning a wedding.
I would have stopped, even if I loved her.
I told her several times, dog, about the prenup and asking about it. So bam. So as we this is one of the twists of the wedding, right? So as we planning for the wedding, I'm from Texas, right? She from New York. I'm from Texas. I'm from Port Arthur, which is an hour from Houston, where we get married, right? I want my pastor to do it. He right there. It'll save us some money. Da 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 da. She is adamant about this certain pastor doing the thing, right? So I'm like, cool. It's her wedding. I ain't got no problem. Keep in mind. Remember this pastor, right? Remember this pastor. This is a pastor. She was, I'm talking about, screaming at me and everything. No, this pastor has to do it. This pastor I'm like, well, we can save money and make more sense. This is my pastor's own kid. You don't even know this guy. Some other girl brought this pastor to her attention. Some other girl brought the pastor name to her attention. This a pastor she's never seen.
He said that's don't even know. Up. She from New York,
but she don't want my pastor to do it, right? Cool. Remember that. So I'm like, fine, no problem. He can do it. Your pastor can do it. I'm cool with it. I ain't gonna be petty. Cool. I want you to have. This is your day. Everything is yours. I spent about $400,000 on the wedding, y'all. About $400K, right? It's yours. Whatever you want to do. Hey, pastor don't matter to me. I just want to marry you. I don't even give a damn. 2 weeks before the wedding. We going to Houston a week before the wedding. Now we at 2 weeks before the wedding. Everything planned. We ready to go. I'm like, look, bro. Why I got to keep asking you about this prenup, bro? It ain't like you don't know what's on it. Like, what motives? This is what I told her. What you up to? What motives you on? I ain't on nothing. I just ain't had time to sign up, planning a wedding and all this. I'm like, man, listen.
If you don't sign that goddamn paper.
It ain't like you got to read it all over again. You know what's in it, da-da-da. I'm going to sign it. Me, being a person I am, I know it's a wedding and all that shit. I'm like, you know what? I know you probably just frustrated. I'm trying to be a supportive man at the time. I know you're going through a lot, baby. I know it's up, you know what I mean? Just when we get, just make sure I get it for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Da-da-da-da. We go to Houston. We get there, right? We get to Houston. The night I get to Houston, you know, when we get to Houston, we separate. So she go with her friends, I go with my guys. You know, I'm at home. This is my hometown. So, you know, I'm strip clubbing all kind of shit. Wilding out with the homies. My partner Weezy on here, he was there. Wilding out with the homies and shit, having a good time. So, my homegirl Mimi, mama, Miss Doris, was our nanny at the time, right? We had a nanny at the time. We had a baby. We had a nanny at the time. We had my oldest daughter, and I think my son was on the way, and so we had a nanny at the time, and Miss Doris came to my room. I'm like, Miss Doris, Real J Sims, what's up, my boy? I'm like, Miss Doris, you know, it's wedding in 2 days. I ain't got no prenup. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Miss Doris, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, baby, don't. I'm with you. I'm with you. I know you right, but don't start having that attitude. It's gonna get done. Don't worry about it. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done.
I wouldn't even have kept planning.
So I'm like, all right, Miss Doris. I'm trying to be optimistic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm having a good time. I'm like, I'm thinking in the back of my mind. Listen, man, I ain't getting married without no prenup. Fuck out of here. Not 5. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. I'm like, man, I can't believe this motherfucking girl done wait until I spent all this money, got all the way down here, so bam. Miss Doris come to me saying, don't worry about it, it's going to get done. I'm going to go get her to sign it, right? So, my nigga, this the day of the wedding. Hold on, let me file my shit back up. Y'all ready for the good part?
Don't smoke, kids. Fuck, this nigga's cooning.
So the day of the wedding, y'all. I got Stephon Marbury, I got Mike Bibby, but I can't remember who was all in the wedding at that time, dog. I had everybody. I know probably Bun was there. I had a lot of my homeboys, and I'm talking about all my homeboys, dog. I can't remember who was all in the wedding at the time. But Mike Brown, celebrities, everybody, her friends, everybody, right? So, we wake up that morning, I'm getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? We all getting dressed for the wedding. Everybody getting, you know what I'm saying? All my groomsmen, we in the little groomsmen room. We all get dressed. In the back of my mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm all thinking about is this damn prenup, right? That's all I'm thinking about. So, my nanny comes in the room. She's like, how you doing, baby? Good morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, good morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up with the prenup? She like, I talked to her. She said she gonna sign it. I'm finna go get it right now. I just wanted to come check with you to see how you doing this morning. Make sure you all right. Make sure you wasn't stressing about it. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Nah, you say she gonna sign it? I'm cool with it. Getting dressed, me and my boys drinking, smoking, all that, getting dressed, having a good time, whatever we doing for the wedding. So after we get dressed,
bro said drinking, smoking, nigga.
Where we staying at the hotel, where we staying at is a big ballroom where we was having a wedding, right? So we had to go get on this private elevator. Me and all my groomsmen, we get on the private elevator and we go to a little back room. Where from the back room we just walk out into the wedding, right? So when we get to that room, that's when once we get in that room, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, hold up, you know what I'm saying? This one I really turn up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, hold up, man, hold up. You know what I'm saying? And then this one, Steph. This why Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby my brothers. All right, for life. Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby are my real brothers. Like my real brothers. You see what I'm saying? No bullshit. These are my real brothers. So we in the back, we walk to the back room, and the motherfucking the priest come in, the preacher come in with his assistant, I guess. And then my nanny come back in there with a spook look on her face, like she still like she pulled me to the side and she still ain't signed it. So when I said that, I'm like, well, shit, I ain't getting married then. She was like, ho. And so look, so the preacher, remember the preacher, y'all. Remember the preacher. When I say, oh, I ain't getting married. Steph was like, she ain't signed a prenup. What the fuck? What we even here for? I'm like, yeah, dog, I ain't doing it. The preacher steps up. He's like, hold on. The preacher says, hold on. I look at him like, he said, this is what he say. He say, now hold on. I know you love this girl. Don't make a drastic decision. I think you should just let God handle it. I say, huh? I think you should just let God handle it. Me, as a pastor, I don't believe in prenups. Nah, I know why she was fighting for you. You don't believe in prenups. Nah, it all makes sense. I ain't getting married. Damn what you believe in. I put everything in God's hand. And God is telling me to put the pen in her hand and make her sign this goddamn prenup before I get married. That's what God telling me. So God telling me and you two different things, partner. as that's going on, Stephon Marbury grows crazy. Hell nah. No, we ain't doing it. Hell, no, it ain't going on. Steph go crazy. Mike Bibby walks. Are you serious?
No, Sirski!
Fuck out of here. Everybody, no.
Cap.
Bruh,
Cap.
this preacher has the nerves to sit there for about 5 to 10 minutes and try to convince me that God told that he don't believe
they
in
running the
so
scam. They finna get she finna divorce you.
We ain't in the same tax bracket. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Bam. So now y'all see why she wanted that preacher so bad that she didn't even know.
She might have been. Never mind. We'll leave that alone.
Bam. So bam. Dog, God take all my blessings if I'm lying, dog. This is a true story. It's too many people that was there to vouch for.
Tell stories so goddamn slow, bro.
So listen.
People be telling stories slow. It's like, bro,
I'm gonna tell y'all this. So I found out this after the wedding. You know what I'm saying? But on the way to the wedding, rest in peace, my grandma dead now. But on the way to the wedding, my grandmother. This is before all this, everything I told y'all. My grandmother told my mama, Jude, it ain't gonna be no wedding. This is before all this. My grandmother told this to my mama on the way to Houston to the wedding, right? So bam.
Duh. It takes 5 seconds to sign it.
Look, bro, hell no, I'm not gonna do it. Hell no, I'm not gonna do it.
Of course it's not gonna be the wedding. Like, why would you waste
all
that
time,
money? That was dumb. You
It had got rowdy, and the bridesmaids, my sister was in the wedding.
Who gonna take that long?
You know what I'm saying? Because the wedding had supposed to be started. Bobby Valentino standing up there at the microphone, ready to start singing. Ask Bobby Valentino, he was there. Bobby Valentino will tell you this whole story. He was right there. He's standing up there ready to sing, bro, ready to start singing. So everybody getting answered like the fuck. My mama said my grandmother just sitting there like she already know what's going on. So, it get to getting a little answer over there. So my sister ended up coming out of there and say, I had to get out of there before I whipped one of them hoes because they ended up talking crazy. Something like that. Not those exact words, but my sister was upset with what was said in there, so she had to walk out. So bam. This is when this is when she showed her true colors, bro. This is when she showed her true colors. So, wedding off. Yes, wedding's off. We not doing it. Walk back up to the room. Walk back up to upstairs again. When we getting undressed. Shit, Stephon Marbury's like, bruh. Hold on. First of all, I'm lying. We get back to the room. Right? Y'all know I'm gonna always be 1,000 with everybody. 1,000. I'm gonna tell y'all the honest truth every time. When we first get back to the room after I called it off, when everybody trying to figure out what's going on, we all get back to my room. I break down crying, dog. Honest to God truth, I can't lie, because I was hurt. Because I was ready to, I wanted to marry her, bro. This is the honest to God truth. I break down crying, dog, for about a good 20, 30 minutes. I'm talking about I'm hard down crying, dog. I'm hard down crying because I'm hurt, dog. Like, I'm really hurt. I didn't think a woman would take me to this point over a piece of paper and not marry me, especially after we got a child and we trying to build some shit. Like, I was honestly hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was hurt. I was in that hard down crying, dog. And this is why I love her. This is why I fell in love with Mike Bibby mama. And this is why I always treat her like my own mama. I'm sitting there crying. I hear Steph in the background talking, man, fuck that shit. We finna turn up. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about snot, everything. I'm hard down crying like I lost my, I don't know, bro. I'm hard down crying as a grown man. I ain't never cried like that, right? So as I'm crying, Mike Bibby mom walk up to me, dog, and it's bringing tears to my eyes today. She walk up to me. She grabbed her bare hand. Mike Bibby's mom wiped the snot and all this from my face, everything from my face. And she picked my chin up and she said, you became a man today. Nigga. Nigga, I'm getting chills. She wiped snot from my nose and wiped my eyes, my nigga, and said, and picked my chin up and say, you became a man today. So, with all that going on, This ain't even
If she was
half
smart,
though.
she would've
So
just
with
signed
all
the
that's
prenup
going
and
on,
then
after
just
she do that,
been
I
finessing
come out
out
of
bread for a
it.
few
Steph
years.
like, man, you spend all this
And
money. We
then
finna go
and
party.
then
We finna go party. Da, da, da. Let's go downstairs and still have
Put money
fun.
in a different
Look,
account or
hey, look,
something. She
my
should-
best friend Roy D on here. Look, 5 Roy D. Am I lying, Roy D? Have I told a lie yet,
Oh,
Roy
my
D?
goodness.
He
He
on here,
did this
5
whole
Roy
shit.
D. That's my brother. Same tattoos, everything. Listen, so as I'm wiping my tears and stuff off, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to go downstairs and party, somebody from her side comes to my room. This when it get tricky, y'all. Comes to my room and say, hey, Steve, hey, hold on, just calm down. She want to talk to you. She want to talk to you. I said, what she want to talk for? She's like, no, just calm down, man. You was about to marry her. You know what I'm saying? Just give her a second, just out of respect. Just show me a little love and go talk to her, bro. I'm like, fuck it. Everybody in my room be like, man, fuck
Facts.
that. And my line, Scoop J. Scoop J on here right now, too. My cousin. He already know. Everybody know. This is no lie. So look, her uncle coming in like,
Yeah,
man,
I
come
can
talk
say I
to
got
her.
1,000 people in
Come
it.
talk to her. I'm like, all right, I'll go talk to her. So look, I get in the room. She's still in her wedding dress, and she crying and shit, right? So soon as I walk in the room, she hard down crying. I'll sign it. Da 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 da. I'll sign it. I'm whatever. I'll sign it.
That's tricky. That's tricky.
Listen, I was born at night, but not last night. One thing I know, anytime somebody signs anything where they crying under any type of stress or any real emotional or something like that, that shit can get thrown out. I was already told that by my folks before I even signed this prenup. Before I even got to Houston, so I was already on game. I was already on game. So the shit she tried to get me in that room and see her tears and think I was gonna buckle and she could sign it while she crying all that.
I didn't even know that.
Come back and
I didn't even know that.
Try to stand
That
up.
was
She
some
gonna be like,
marvelous cat.
I was emotional
That
at the
was
time.
marvelous.
And it's
Claim
been
under
thrown
distress.
out. It's
Damn,
happened
that's
to men
marvelous.
before. 5 was not
That's
falling for
marvelous.
that.
That's
nah,
a marvelous
sweetheart.
cat. That's
You
extraordinary.
chose,
Cat. That's
you
extraordinary.
chose the decision you wanted to make, and that's you didn't want to sign it. We on
That's
this
different.
fucking over with. Fuck around, let's
That's different.
over with. I stood
different.
on that. Man, we go downstairs, distress. That's what it's called. Claim under distress. Thanks, Nikki. My sister Nikki. Claim under distress. Anytime, they can throw that shit straight out. So look, bruh. That happens. Remember I told you Steph was turned up. I'm talking about, dog, this nigga Stephon Marbury is crazy. Dog. Soon as we get to downstairs, he already in the DJ booth. Dog, this shit is hilarious. He in the DJ booth. As people walk in, guess what's the first song they played? I want to know if y'all can guess the first song they played, dog.
Nigga, I don't know. This was like 1970. Well, I can't remember none of the songs that came out in 1980, boy. What the hell you talking? Nigga said, name the song from 1990. Come on, boy. I don't know.
Soon as we walk in, Roy D, the first song this nigga played, she gives me money
When I'm in need.
She's a trifling.
Friend in need.
Oh, yeah, she's a gold digger.
Way over time.
Daddy
on
Good to me. Oh, God.
I said
The Kanye version.
Kanye West
She
is the
gives me
greatest.
money when I'm in need. I ain't saying
Hey,
she's a gold
she
digger,
trifling.
dog. I was telling you, dog. That shit was classic, my nigga. Yo, that shit was classic, dog.
Go. I didn't even know about that.
End up blowing about 340,000, and this more crazy shit that happened,
Damn,
dog.
man,
You know, I'm gonna keep it
what?
all 1,000,
I
child.
sue that bitch or something.
Nobody knows but my partners that was around me. Hey,
something.
Rito, this the sickest part of the whole thing right here. After we had party at the hotel, me and all my partners getting ready to go out that night. 2 of her main squeezes that was there with her was with us that night. And I'm going to keep it funky. I downed one of them. You feel me? But that's her friends, though. Yeah, I did it. Sure did. Sure did. Yeah, I did it. Fuck out of here. If I'm a trick 300, 400,000 off for nothing, yeah, I'm gonna get some get back. I'm gonna get some get back. Jump down on the queen too. Dog. We pulling off. They outside. Where y'all going? Where y'all going? I look at my partner. I'm like, they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait for the opportunity to jump down. They couldn't wait. They happy the wedding was off. She don't even know it. These are the girls she with the whole weekend that came with all that. Yeah. That's how the game go though. That's how the game go.
Yeah, she tried to finesse you. Now you finesse them. Everybody, it's a slime and get slimed one of them.
True story, dog. True story.
All right, y'all. That's gonna do it. Stephon Jackson tells the story. Like I said, I wouldn't have paid for that. The moral of the story is, I'm glad I learned about that claim under distress. I didn't even know about that. That's tough. That's a good finesse. She almost got you. If I hadn't known about claim under distress, or he hadn't known, or whatever, that probably would have worked. It's a good thing he knew, and that would have worked, because he was in there crying over. He really loved Shorty, and then she talking about it. She was probably upside. Ooh, she might have got me with that. That might have been that could have got tricky. That could have got real tricky. I would have took one of my homies in there with me, so I don't know. That would have got tricky. But anyways, that's gonna do it. I see one of my homie told me to watch this. This story was crazy as hell. Shout out Stephon Jackson. And yeah, man, that's gonna do it. Let me know if you guys know any other videos like this or live streams or whatever. Just anything that's dope. Let me know and we can check it out. That was pretty crazy. And yeah, man, I'm out here. I'm going to do one more video after this, so I'll catch y'all in the next one. Go check out that video I just uploaded on my new channel. And yeah, take it easy. That shit crazy. That's a lot of wasted money. What the hell? That is a lot of wasted money. Country. Is this a joke? Guys, do you know who I am? You can't give me something that's easy. This is easy. Are you kidding me? Do I even need to say this out loud? Or should we just move on? Yeah, let's just move on. What always ends everything? A period.
Wrong.
What do you mean? What? Is this? Guys, my name is Chloe.